little Johnny's in class, and the teacher asked him to tell a story with a moral in it. So little Johnny thinks about it. He's like, all right, I got one. So there's this fly going over this lake. But what the fly doesn't know is that there's this bass that's swimming around, and he's thinking, if that fly goes down 6 inches, I can jump out of the water and get lunch. Well, what the bass doesn't know is that there's a bear that's looking at that bass, is thinking, if that bass jumps out of the water, I can grab the bass and I can have my lunch. Well, what the bear doesn't know is that there's a man hiding behind the bushes, that as soon as that bear goes to grab the fish, he's going to shoot the bear. Well, what the hunter doesn't know, that as soon as that man goes to shoot that bear who's going after the fish, it's going after the fly, that there is a mouse that is going to go after the cheese. It's going to fall out of the man's pocket. Well, what the mouse doesn't know is that behind another bush is a cat, that as soon as that mouse goes after the cheese, he's going to jump over the bush and grab the mouse. And so everybody's going to get fed. The teacher says, okay, so what happened? He says, well, what happened was the fly went down, the bass went up, the bear went after the bass, the man shoots the bear, the cheese falls, the mouse gets the cheese, the cat overjumps and falls in the water and gets soaking wet. She says, that's great. She says, but what's the moral? He says, well, Teach, the moral of the story is every time a fly goes down 6 inches, the pussy is bound to get wet.